In 2022, the Cape Epic saw its highly anticipated return to the world stage. Seen as one of the most grueling and unrelenting routes in the race's 18-year history. In recent years, it has become clear that to take on this untamed beast, you needed a hydration pack that could keep up.
You can never go off the expectations. They will be trashed immediately.
Heat management this week is going to be absolutely imperative. That's why the USWE backpacks are so amazing. Having that pipe in your mouth down a single track, for me, is just like the best thing ever.
It's been a long wait this last week. It feels like forever, but yeah, we're here. I think we're quite the underdogs. Everyone knows Cameron, everyone knows me, so yeah, I think we can make a good combo.
Have you ever stood at the start of something epic? Anxious or relieved? Your mind is sharp and ready for the unexpected. You've trained like a beast to get to this exact place, the point of no return. Progress is the only option.
It was harder.
We went off the start line and I think I was about to throw up because I was so nervous. Then I feel like we both settled in and I would lead us up all the climbs, and then as soon as we got to the single track, Sarah would drop in and we just rip it down. It was hard to say it was a race because I feel like we were just having a blast.
What lies ahead is definitely very challenging with the heat. It will be very tough in the next upcoming 7 stages.
Hold on and get ready for the ride of your life. What happens when we're forced to strip it all away? We strive to be in control, so our moments of weakness don't paralyze us.
Exposed. First thing that comes to my mind is like vulnerable. Yeah, being exposed is you kind of have your guard down a little bit. If I wasn't nervous, I wouldn't be racing bikes, but excited at the same time.
The elements, the terrain, the uncertainty.
Nervous times. Day one.
Are on their way.
Yeah, today's stage was tough. I mean, Cape Epic is always full of emotions. You are living through ups and downs, you're suffering, sometimes you have good luck, so you're enjoying it. It's just an epic race, full of emotions, and today I had even more emotions because our teammates from Kenya Northwave, they actually took the stage win and currently are sitting in the yellow jersey.
We could make our move and go in front, and then second half of the stage we did all alone.
Stop it. I love it. Even when it's pushing us beyond our limits, we love the rush.
There were some moments where I said to Pauline, it feels like we're the only people on the planet because you didn't see life anywhere. Yeah, my last epic, final one for my career, and I'm chasing happiness.
It is exactly why we live and breathe for mountain biking. Sometimes you're on the edge of giving up. How do we keep going? How do we keep the rubber side down, our pedals moving?
Good morning everybody! It is stage 2 of the Absa Cape Epic.
Y estamos aquí en la Cape disfrutando de esta maravillosa carrera donde esperemos estar entre los 3 o 4 primeros en una de las etapas.
Every day our athletes keep grinding, grinding. Whether it's to win or to overcome the untamed, we've all got our stories to tell.
Así que mucha fuerza.
Just look ahead and breathe in.
You might not want to get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivation's looking real bad.
You really got to take it day by day here at the Epic, you know, not take anything for granted. Stick to your process, your recovery process, your mental process.
You want to finish this race, you want to do well in this race. I mean, we invested so much just to get here. I mean, there's no question about like quitting as long as the body is healthy.
It's a one-day race 8 times. That's how I look at it.
Party till 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning.
I had crash and in the end of the stage I had puncture, so we survived and Christian helped me a lot to get to the finish.
It was a great day for us and we did it.
Here are 3 reasons that we hate change. The lack of reward, the fear of the unknown, being invisible. But change can also be a catalyst for life's most significant moments.
A brilliant stage on the Queen stage with Team Stošek, unrelenting. Amy Wakefield, second on GC.
Ons het basies dag 1 'n full-on cross-country race gehad. Average heart rate 188, dit was nuts. Dag 2 was in Big 5, basically mental. En gister was basies 'n attekwas.
In the face of adversity, we must have the courage to change.
You think that I'm running in place? Y'all really testing my patience. Right before I blow up the spot, I had to get back to the basics. What if my talent is wasted? You see what I'm lacking to place me. Thought since I rap in the basement, but my come up is legend, is greatness. I don't care now, it's pedal to the metal. I can never quit now, I will never settle. Puppet to the game, I'm pulling strings like Geppetto. We in the same game, but I'm on a different level. I passed it. Gotta keep grinding till I'm laid up in the casket. No fake round, but you feeling too plastic. Yeah, y'all feeling too plastic. They say my style crazy, but then it's straight jacket.
Andy is super good in the climbing. And I think I would say I'm good in the flats, so together we can work quite well. I can help him in the wind and he can push in the uphills.
Communicating my weakness to my partner. So we just kept it really consistent. I think, yeah, that kind of got us through with the least damage.
Are we willing to uncover what lies behind our fears in order to get to the next level?
Yeah, guess I know better. I ain't got no chill, so they call me a devil. I know. Look, I am just a man on a mission. If I want it, then I get it, I go.
The one nice moment was where we hit into a nice single track with very nice berms. A little moment of fun through the suffering, so I'll remember that one. Bloody brutal. It's just so brutal to this here.
Ride on, abandon or fear?
How do you know if you're stuck in your own narrative? We all have our beliefs about the future. What we work toward is guided by our hopes and desires.
We had a good day yesterday, finishing 6th. Mood is good. I think we had a good warm-up now, so we'll try do it again, I guess.
Do we deceive ourselves by creating our own reality?
2 words, poker face.
But doesn't everything have power, a capacity to influence us?
Epic, you really can't take any kilometers for granted and nothing is free. It really isn't over until you cross the finish line.
Day 5, stage 4, and it was definitely a big change up from the past days. It was wet and definitely muddy and tons of rocks.
It's been some insane riding and it's been unbelievable.
Is our reality our own reality? How do we separate fact from fiction?
Brutal from beginning to end, man. If anyone said this was an easy day, they definitely were lying.
Everybody's like, oh, the Epic never has 7-hour stages, and then day 2 was 7 hours, so it's just like day to day, everything is longer than it was expected. So now I just go into the stage and I'm like, cool, I don't trust any of this at all. So yeah, I've been deceived a lot.
Terrain changes every day, the weather's changed, we've had scorching hot weather, we've had cold weather.
We have adapted and evolved over the years to survive. But can we thrive?
I think I'm quite good with just sort of rolling with the punches and taking things as they come. I'm not great with heat, but then I know how to plan for that.
Are we able to adapt to win? Let's rephrase that question. Will the elements obstruct our rush for glory? Or will we use them to gain an edge on our rivals? In the end, how we deal with the unexpected is what defines us.
I don't actually know what happened and how we did it.
So we're just sitting in the group and Matt closed a big gap to the front guys. The next moment it's like, Marco, let's go. And like, just the spur of the moment and yeah, it worked out.
I use a lot of the skills that I've learned in mountain biking in the road cycling. It's something that keeps me motivated. You know, if you get a bit of sick of the road cycling, just to go over to the mountain biking. So yeah, for me, it's my motivation to come here and race the Absa Cape Epic.
Have you got what it takes? What happens when a deeply social creature has to fight its own fight?
Mountain biking is all about being social. This race, unfortunately, is all racing.
We all have our own goals, all want to get the best out of our own performance.
When everyone else's voice is drowned out, what do we hear? What do we listen to?
It's a massive day, climbing-wise. Quite excited for all the trails.
I always wanted to have the Cape Epic as a solo race, and now I have my solo race.
Yeah, I mean it was a good race for us, and we tried to manage to keep the place for today's stage. I already knew that it will be a nice adventure with her, and really had enjoyed it so far, so I'm really happy, and yeah, I don't regret it.
The immune system is like really on the limit. Dropout rate is already huge. Today the Stellenbosch stage was really tough because there was so much climbing. You're already tired and then you're hitting these walls, like 20% steep climbs. Fight with the track, with yourself, and give everything out there. You feel like you're exhausted at the finish line, and that's a good feeling then.
When an athlete realizes how to feed off that deep, painful inner strength, that's when we see greatness. And it hurts.
Ja, morgen ist der letzte Tag. Jetzt noch einmal alles.
What will your legacy be? Is it the promise of rewriting history that makes us come alive?
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on a roll, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming on my landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like, yeah, you about to see me on demand like, you know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen.
Really happy to finish the Cape Epic and with this third place today and the third place in overall.
This is the end. The moment is over. Today's race is done.
Finishing an epic is always an incredible feeling.
Today was a bit surviving mode. Yeah, we can be proud of what we did.
Such a tough event, it's absolutely grueling.
Sometimes I feel great on the bike and in the zone or having the flow, but never immortal.
You know, it's a race that matters all, but tomorrow it's, it's a new day.
This is the end of the epic, but it's actually not the end.
I might not have finished the Cape Epic, but I'm so glad to be a part of such a huge event. This truly is the toughest race of the world.
It has been tough, it's been hot, it's been brutal, it's been wet, I've cried, I've smiled, I laughed, and yes, it's done, but I can't wait to be back.
Tomorrow we'll get up, we'll have to find something new. We were born for glory. Find yours. USWE, anything but mainstream.